Hey gang, BATJAC J W. We have a really cool 22 pistol here to show you. Vintage 1937. Gorgeous. Can you guess what it is? Something of a beauty. Then they definitely don't make them like this anymore. Look at how sharp those stampings are. You can run your fingernail across that and feel just how sharp they still are. And that right there, that symbol, that rampant pony, says it all, doesn't it? This thing is gorgeous. It's absolutely just gorgeous. Very tight. Two-tone magazine. That's really common with these old ones. Okay, you can see there it's silver at the top and blue at the bottom. All right. These are just superb. We've featured a woodsman on the channel before. You've seen my huntsman, and we'll have to do a video standalone on it. But I had gotten the opportunity to borrow this for the channel. A fella that is a fan of the channel, local fan that saw our content and said, you know what, hey, would you like to take this thing and video it? And I said, absolutely, I really do, because it's something just gorgeous. Like now I said, we've had a woodsman before on it. We haven't had woodsman like this. And what makes this one interesting is it's a first edition, from what I understand from the gentleman told me that has it. This is a sporter model. Check a look at that barrel length. Now, I tell you, I have such a I have just a huge romance with this thing because of the sleek design of it. It's shorter barreled, the way it looks. It's got that old school James Bond look to it. There is just something awesome about that. And the quality of this thing is really superb. And this is back when they made some quality 22s. John Browning designed this thing, and it is fantastic. It's awesome. They shoot, to me, the way I could describe these Colt 22 pistols and the way they shoot, it's like a sewing machine. It just operates so smooth. If you ever shot one, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about how they just work. Just amazing. Now there's some differences on this sporter model, and from what I understand, what makes it the sporter model is it's got a little bit of the shorter barrel. Most of them you see is a 6-inch or 6 and some change on the barrel length and everything. It doesn't have an adjustable front sight, but however it does have the adjustable rear sight. And what you see there is you got a set screw, and then you got this screw that drift it and everything, and then you got all the little notches right there that you can set it to. Now this right here, you're wondering there's a button on the top. That's how you take it down. And what you do is you actually just pull this back, and then you would kind of hold it and you push the button down. And what that does is that captures the recoil spring inside, and then you carefully let it down. You pull the trigger and fire it off. Now, if I was going to do it, what I would do, and this kind of was an older fellow taught me, is if you kind of pull the slide back just ever so slightly and then trip it off, you may not peck the outside the chamber there. And then once you do that, once you strike it out, you kind of take your right here, and you're kind of pushing this direction but slightly kind of in a 90 degree, and this whole mainspring housing area will kind of lift out, and you can take that out. This, which is the magazine catch, also a sear spring, from what I understand, that unit will come out, and then you can slide the entire slide off of it, and then that way you can get access to inside there and clean it up and everything. And of course, you got the safety right there. And then another little known fact is these little markings right here. You would think that that's there for you to get an extra grip, but when it comes to these old ones, and a lot of the pre-woodsmans were checkered. Now notice how this has got the serrations, the other ones that were checkered. That indicates what kind of velocity ammo you can shoot out of it. Now this one here, being it's not it's still old, but it's not as old as like a pre-woodsman. You can actually still shoot high velocity in it. Although if this was mine, I'd probably stick to just shooting standards, just if I was gonna go out and have fun with it, because there's just no reason to really burn it out or anything. But that's what those kind of indicate there. My Huntsman doesn't even have anything like that, because of course it's much later down the line. I think by Huntsman it must be in the 70s or something. But this baby, 1937, it is gorgeous, and it just man, I tell you, these are quality 22s. Not saying that you know, the other things aren't, but I tell you, they made these during a time that it just, the quality and craftsmanship is certainly unmatched. And man, I just love the short barrel on this thing. It is absolutely fantastic. So what a fine piece. I'm really glad that we had got it available to video and everything, and just super cool. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time on another video.